a little girl accidentally captured footage of a man betraying his marriage. She fled in fear. As the girl ran farther away, the man and his mistress made a decision. Thinking he was a famous TV host, he decided to take advantage of the lack of surveillance nearby, and drove his car to hit the girl. They would then stage the scene as a hit and run. As for the driver who fled the scene, the man already had the perfect scapegoat in mind. That would be his wife, who had just given birth. Covered in blood, the man returned home with a terrified expression. He told his wife that he had hit someone with his car and killed them, but in his description, he turned the premeditated murder into the victim's fault. He claimed the girl had suddenly appeared in front of him. He couldn't avoid her in time, and out of sheer fear, he fled the scene. His kind-hearted wife immediately suggested he turn himself in. After all, he was the host of the largest local TV station. If this scandal came to light, her own career would be ruined. Plus, they had a newborn child. If he went to prison, she would have no way to support them. So the conversation took a turn. The man wanted his wife to take the fall for him. That way, their child wouldn't be left without anyone to care for him. His wife, trusting his words, took the blame for hit and run and manslaughter, and went to prison in his place. She served 7 years. The little girl's mother harbored all her hatred towards the wife. The truth might have stayed buried forever, but fate had a way of making her path of revenge possible. The woman donated bone marrow to the son of a wealthy woman, and received a sentence reduction. When she was released from prison, the first thing she did was go home to see her son. However, she caught her husband and his mistress in the act. From their conversation, she learned the truth about what had happened, though her heart was filled with anger. At that moment, her biggest concern was finding her son. She secretly took a photo of her son, and went to his school to inquire, but discovered he hadn't been to school in over a month. A comment from the head teacher revealed the truth. The woman hurriedly walked down the street to search for her son, but by chance, she ran into her husband and his mistress having coffee together. On impulse, she called her husband, claiming it was her birthday and asking him to record a video of their son. Her husband, unaware that she had been released from prison early, hesitated when asked for the video. In the end, he grabbed a random boy to film the video, and sent it to her. When the woman went to prison, her son was still a child. Her husband thought she wouldn't recognize him. Little did he know, she had already gotten a picture of their son. Seeing him try to pass off someone else's child as her own son, the woman could no longer hold her anger in. She was about to rush in to confront him about their son's whereabouts, but was suddenly grabbed by the little girl's mother. Without saying much, she pulled the woman to the cemetery, demanding that she pay for her daughter's life. The woman could only apologize helplessly. As they argued, the woman saw a tombstone nearby, and the photo on it was nearly identical to her son's. She was struck with disbelief. Anger and hatred clouded her judgment. She began to suspect that her son's death might be connected to her husband. So, she revealed the truth to the girl's mother, and the two of them decided to plot revenge against the scumbag man.